Nightmare's rats led to the slaughter, mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. Entered into the fairy's fire, consumed by fervored hope's desire. The price you'll pay before the dawn, lest we forget. The show must go on. Let us begin.
Wow, I always love that. Hello everybody, welcome to the Oddities D&D. Very happy to be back from a 1-week hiatus, which always feels like a year when we're not playing. Oh,
really does.
Now, before we get into the seriousness of introducing all the players and recapping the story, happy 2-year anniversary, everybody.
Get out!
This
Oh my
Tuesday, we have officially been in this campaign for 2 years.
This is a relationship I would be asking you to move in.
Ah.
This is my longest relationship.
Hey, me too.
Y'all are welcome to move in.
Well, technically, Ari did for a little bit of time there.
And it was wonderful, and I miss it every day.
There
Hear
you
that,
go.
everyone? Living with me is wonderful.
It is. That's so awesome.
You don't have to convince us. You have to convince yourself, it sounds like. All right. So, with that, happy anniversary once again, everybody. And thank you to everybody watching on this whole thing. It's always awesome seeing everybody in the chat room each week. We love it. We love you. Thank you very much. Now, let's go around the table and introduce the players for tonight, starting with Cult.
Hi, I'm half-orc rogue Cult. I have a little bit of a sunburn and 100 mosquito bites on my ass.
Amazing. And I just want to shout out, Nora's actually in the chat room. I just saw her there.
Get out the fuck out! Woo!
Perfect night for it.
Ah.
All right. Next up, we have Nagheim.
Did you know that there are more airplanes in the ocean than there are submarines in the air? I'm Zanzan. I play Nagheim, your Travis.
I mean, there are 5 more billionaires at the bottom of the sea now, so.
Xander, that is my favorite intro you've ever done. I love that. It just got me.
It's interesting and terrifying.
Yes. Up from there, we have Rose.
Hi, I'm Fred, and I'm just like a golden retriever. I'm the happiest when there's no thoughts in my head.
Good point. And last but not least, our favorite fry guy, Viria.
Hi, I'm Ari, and I exist without my consent. And I play Viria, Hexblade Warlock Extraordinaire.
Also interesting and terrifying. I'm gonna have an existential crisis.
You're
And
welcome.
we're done.
And we're done. All right. So, who is reading the recap for this week?
I'll do it.
Coolio, go for it.
Okay. I should always have it like up to prepare. Trouble all around. Oddities continue their investigation of the carnival in Western. Viria partakes in a drinking competition and earns first place, whereas Cult falls victim to the Hot Wings challenge. Finding nothing in the market ward, they move to the Opal ward, where calmer and artsier activities are happening. The Oddities take part in a paint night led by a member of the Cult of Dionysus, but are unable to find much more in this district of the city as well. Cult then receives a message from an unknown man in his mind about his family urgently requesting his presence back home. The Oddities return to the Cobalt Reserve to warn Xenosh, and by extension, Kiran Suri, that they will need to drop their investigation of the cult and return to Singorn. Once there, they carefully make their way into the Cultivarius estate and learn from Auntie Orloff that Cult's parents, who had been staying in the Feywild, are currently being hunted by the military, which his father had deserted. party races back to Western and make it to the Feywild through Trixie's shop. Dun dun dun. That means the end.
Excellent. Sorry, I just thought of something that I had to write down here real quick. Sorry.
Oh, goody. Forgotten important plot points.
No, not you, me.
Excuse me.
All right. With that, a little change of background scenery here.
I heard that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So, correct me if I'm wrong. You're all on the back of a great owl right now?
Great eagle.
Eagle. Sorry.
Eagle.
Fair enough.
Giant eagle, yeah.
All right. Setting off with your 3 companions on your back towards the pointed destination that Trixie informed you about, you head off and try. I'd say some of you are trying to take in the landscape around you, not feeling the immediate threat that is going through Cult right now. Cult, you're just hanging on to eagle feathers and just like looking for the horizon, not taking your eyes off of where you're supposed to go. But everybody else, you're taking in the sights of a little bit of, the flora and the fauna. They are all just mismatched colors from what you're used to back on the material plane. Some trees are just massive, like mountains themselves. The mountains form themselves like trees. The grass has a life and a pulse to itself. It's just strange all around. Not to mention that the very air has a translucent kind of, almost like a gasoline spill color hue to it. It just kind of refracts the light in a weird sort of way. And I'll say, after an hour of travel, your spell will come to an end. Now, I would like everybody, oh, she's back. I'll let everybody do a, let's see. I guess an intelligence check, please.
Boop, 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 boop. Straight up.
Now tell me. Hey!
19.
Excellent,
Oh,
excellent.
that's not bad. 22.
I didn't realize my roll 20 has been frozen, so it never actually logged me in.
Oh,
But
do you
I
want to
rolled a
roll?
24.
Oh, okay, good. Perfect. So yeah, everybody passes this. The time you guys left the material plane, it was creeping up on nighttime, and you've been traveling for another hour. I would say you have a couple of options here. You could keep going for another 3 hours, either at the cost of another spell or 2 from Nagheim, or on foot, and then you might need to rest for the evening. But if it's important to get there as quick as possible, you can keep pushing forward as much as you want, but exhaustion will come into play.
Well, I have it in me to do another 2 hours of flight, but I will need to rest. I am lacking in the energy to use most of my magic.
Yeah. Whatever you can pull out of your wizard's bag. I was gonna say ass, but it would sound a little weird in these dire circumstances. But I thought bag would be like, you do have a bag, so I mean you could just pull the spells, and this
You know
goes
what,
on.
Call, you're the giant eagle.
Oh, this way he can't talk.
Exactly. He can understand common, but he cannot speak it.
Let's do it.
So Nagheim will climb on to do directions.
Amazing. All right. So with that, I will say, yeah, Cult, I'll get you to make a survival check, please.
Edits.
Oh, thank you.
I can also do that since I am not the eagle.
Yay! Oh, nice! And with that little bit of extra, that's a 24.
Yeah. So you have no problem keeping on course. Excellent. Now, I'll say that can go on for another hour. Do you want to just re-up on the spell for Cult to keep going for another 2 hours? Okay.
Yeah, we might as well do the full 2 hours, and since I'm not the eagle, we don't need to land for me to recast it.
Cool, cool. Good plan. All right, so Cult, I'll get you to make one more survival check, please.
Guidance.
You. 15 total.
This second half, I don't know if it's just being in this form for so long and just being, you know, the urgency of the situation, but after a while of just going straight, your mind does tend to wander after a couple of hours, especially you being you. So it's about this time you start gazing off at things, and you do kind of veer off the path a little bit to the point where you're not entirely sure if you're attentive enough to remember where exactly to go. So you may have a little bit more time to travel now, you may not. We shall wait and see. But you guys have traveled 3 hours of this journey so far, covered quite a distance. Strangely enough, though, much like how you've heard rumors of people, and Cult personally has experienced, traveling within and out of the Feywild kind of plays havoc on time dilation between how much time you spend in the Feywild and how much time passes back on the material plane. Same thing when it comes to distance. You may feel you have traveled for a good long while and got many, many miles underfoot, but it still seems like things are so far away. So it's a strange bit of mind play that's going on within the Feywild this entire time.
It's like the Chief Brody Jaws camera zoom.
Yes, oh, which I freaking love. Oh, what a pull. Oh.
I'm wearing the Jaws shirt.
Yeah, you are. God, I'd give you a point of inspiration, but I need a burp.
Ari burped earlier that you didn't hear.
No, I heard it.
Damn it. Can you go to...
Did I not give you inspiration? I'm preoccupied. You should be getting a point of inspiration. All right. So with that, I will say 3 hours of travel time. Even though it is perpetual sunset across the sky here, you guys do feel the need to rest for the evening. Now, you guys are traveling over a very wide expanse, or there's the option to kind of have some cover of trees as well. Might not be in view of any creatures or creepy crawlies that are here. So, choice is hey, choice is yours.
Wow. Either way, we will have the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's maybe a little bit of cover, because like you can still technically see the bubble, right? Even though
Yes,
it can be
it's-
sort of camouflaged.
I can choose a color of it to help it hide away, but
And Cult's still like a little bit like got the bird head thing going on.
All right, so we're looking for cover, is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, we lost Ari. Oh, she's back.
Sorry, I wanted to unmute myself, but I clicked the wrong button.
All right. So, with that, as the party decides to bed down for the evening, looking for an area that seems to be secluded enough for you to put the magic bubble up, you head past a line of trees and come to a crystal blue pond in the middle of a small clearing. The perpetual setting sun, casting its rays through the leaves and branches overhead, offer a midnight glow to the surrounding area, which thankfully gives the illusion of twilight. And as Nagheim prepares the bubble, what is everyone else doing?
Pacing
Okay.
to sleep.
Beer's just
Look-
kind of like watching Cult pace. Just not saying anything. Just
like the most boring tennis match.
Rose? No, nothing, Rose?
he did mention in text and voice that she's been lagging, so
Oh.
this might be why.
We're gonna have like 15 minutes of Rose just looking at us, being like, anytime now, guys, anytime.
And Nora's asking, do Viri and Cult still rock their face paint? I want to believe that they do.
But, canonically, no. It was a big gray mess.
Hang on here.
Colt had smushed it, and Nagheim poofed it away. If I can.
Well,
remember.
Viri is still wearing her cat face paint, so.
Yeah.
I don't know about the image size in Roll20. I'll tell you what, can someone message Fred and just tell her to close, oh shoot, she can't because we need to see her rolls. Dang it. I don't know. Rose,
I mean, it might
can you
just
hear us?
be easy enough for her to restart her computer.
Yeah, maybe just message her and say, give it a good restart. Because I'm not too sure she's... Oh. Yeah, try restarting. Cool. All right. So, screen is going to go a little bit funky here. We'll wait for our beloved Rose to come back.
Okay, be right back.
Yeah. Awesome. How's everybody in the chat room doing?
Oh, I'm suspecting there's an epic fumbles in the chat room because we're having tech issues.
I mean, he is in the chat room, actually, so.
Oh, there they are. Yeah.
Ooh, I'm the barbarian. Oh wait, I technically am when Fred's not here.
Yeah, everybody else is in their sort of right place. That's weird. Oh, man. It's good to see all you guys.
It's good to see you too. How was your vacation, Nagheim? I mean,
Oh,
Sailor.
it was very needed to just go somewhere and not have it about cosplay or anything, and just get to relax and do what I want.
Did you erupt into flames in the Florida sun?
No, it was overcast like the entire time I was there. Just for the week I was there, though.
Oh, weird.
So it was 30 degrees, like not like Celsius. It did have high humidity, but once you stood in the shade, it was fine.
Oh,
like-
nice.
I was like, this is good. I was awake at like 8 every morning. My bestie has 2 German Shepherds, so we would go for a walk with them. They live in Celebration, Orlando, which is where, like, the area that Disney made, like, just a town. And, yeah, we would go for a walk with her husband and his best friend, and then we'd end it every morning with getting Starbucks. And so it was just really, like, chill. My friend and I got tipsy at Disney because,
I mean,
and then other than that, we only drank margaritas on like Sunday. So like it was so much fun to just not be like going out. We got so much food though, like, and I had these crabs. Oh my god, I forgot how much I miss like fresh seafood.
Oh, being in the middle of the country, my jealousy is rampant. Because all we ever get is frozen here.
Yeah. So we got like 1.5 pounds of crab legs, which were 50 American plus side, and I was like, but it was so good. I was like,
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
I'm like, that was Disney and the crab legs were the highlight of my trip.
I mean, if I were to ask for anything from a Florida vacation, it'd be probably those things.
Yeah, it was so nice though to like. Oh, and she has the comfiest bed in her spare bedroom. I was like, oh,
Oh, nice.
and it's amazing. How was your trip? How was your
Oh,
vacation?
it was actually really good. I did get sunburnt, but it's already like turned into like almost a tan.
Oh my god, save.
No, we're still like Casper the Friendly Ghost, but we're like, we're tan.
I'm so tan.
And then I did get my ass chewed up by mosquitoes because they will eat you through a chair. And it was like a thin sort of deck chair, and I was like, my butt itches. Why does my butt itch so much? And then my friend was like, the mosquitoes are biting it. And I'm like, what? And then we counted them when I was swimming. I was like, I have so many mosquito bites on my rear end right now. It's just nonsense. But we got to play frisbee in the lake with the dogs. Oh God, I fell in love with my friend's dog so hard. She's like a coyote. She's built like a coyote. So extremely long, thin legs, super long, thin body, and then just this derpy face. Oh, she's just gorgeous. I love her so much. Jason, you met Indiana. Dus's dog.
Yes.
When we played live D&D with humans. Not these digitized
Because I
images.
remember pets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, well, you might remember the sniffles the pet gave him.
That, yes.
But it was very relaxing as well. We did 3 puzzles. I did the literary Frankenstein puzzle, and then I actually realized I'd never actually read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And so I laid on a beach and read Frankenstein on my phone. And it was lovely. Everybody makes big meals at the end of the day, and then we'd watch Queer Eye and fall asleep, and it was just, could you have something more wholesome? No. And yeah, it
Very
was
bad.
really, really good. I've already booked for next year.
I love that.
Yes.
I'm actually thinking maybe in spring going back to Florida
Oh.
because I'm like, well, I'm staying in a bed and I don't have to pay for it. And they drive everywhere.
Oh,
So
you had a nice bed? I had a nice bed. I had one of those old, like, really bouncy, soft beds, but not the kind that fuck up your back.
Oh,
Oh my God. I had to, like, excuse myself. I'm like, it's midday. I need my nap.
I love
was
that.
like, but I keep the door open so I could still, like, listen in on conversations and people could still talk to me. But I'm like, I just have to lie in this bed. It was glorious.
I definitely forgot my guru and had it hand delivered.
Jeez. I saw that. I'm like, it's got to be a guru. Hey, look at that.
I was like, here, I was like, something's missing. And so I messaged my partner on Discord. And I was like, hey.
If you're just joining us now, Fred is having technical issues.
Yes. Okay, I
We're
see her in roll
blaming-
20.
Yep. We're just talking about our vacations thus far. And they were lovely, by the way.
Oh, my friend too is a registered massage therapist. So obviously her bed are like really fucking good. Because it was supposed to be her bed, but then they got a second German Shepherd, so they needed a king size instead of a queen. So like,
Yeah.
this is not a cheap bed that I stayed on. I was like, is this luxury? Like, I was waking up and I was like, I'm not having to lay in bed for 30 minutes in pain. I don't have to. I was like, well, what?
I have a feeling. Oh, I think we've got her back. But I do have a feeling that's what the team would experience at the estate for the first night they slept there.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
this luxury? This isn't a straw mat.
Welcome back, Fred.
Yay! Superb.
All right. So, I'll ask again. Just because I don't know where we all left off with it. while Nagheim is setting up the bubble for the evening, what is everybody else in the party doing? And let's start with Rose. How about that?
Yes, that sounds great.
Making a stew.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
I love that we were waiting all this time to see
Hey.
we're making a stew.
We gotta eat. We gotta eat.
Excellent. All right. And sorry, Cult, you were pacing, and
I
Viri,
was
you were watching the pacing. Is that correct? All right. I'll get everybody who needs to, or wants to, I should say, to make a perception check, please.
I'm going to bow out because I feel like Cult would be too distracted.
Okay.
18.
18. A.
Natural 20.
Uh,
Of course.
I don't know if you'd be percepting anything if you're cooking.
I'm Rose.
Percepting. That's a
Yeah.
word now.
My words are
I
great.
can perceive anything. I am Rose.
No, you can't percept anything.
Everything.
All right.
I'm all for the creation of new words, okay?
All right. So, as Rose is cooking her delicious meal for all of you, Cult in their own head, just pacing back and forth. Viri, you're the only one who kind of looks around at everybody and is just like, okay, busy, not even going to deal with you. So you kind of keep an eye on the surroundings. And you go along the tree line just to see if there's anything in there. And then you kind of meander back around, avoid Cult, give them the wide berth. And you just kind of gaze into the, peering deeper into the surrounding forest. Blah, blah, blah. Skip that part. As you look through the darkness past the tree trunks and everything, you see occasional flickering of green and purple lights. You've gone stargazing enough times in your life to recognize what looks to be fireflies dancing against the dark. And the soft chirps and croaks from small creatures that call this place home offer a calming melody as you all try to settle your minds in order to get some much needed rest this evening. But cutting through the familiar is a strange sound. One that, upon first hearing it, becomes cataloged in your mind as something you'll attribute to the Feywild for years to come. And the burning white eyes that stare at you in the direction of that noise will also find its way into nightmares for many sleepless nights. Hey guys.
Roll initiative.
Excuse me.
Did anyone else do that? Okay. 21.
Excellent. All right.
But I think Rose will go
horrifying.
before I... Oh no, wait. Huh? Yeah, before I do.
All right. So I'm going to call out your names. You just tell me what your initiative is. Oh, wait. Nagheim's got it. Cult, what is yours?
9.
9. Excellent. Viria, what was yours?
21.
21. Rose?
17.
17. Excellent. And...
Wait, but didn't you roll a 21, Rose, as well? Because I see you have advantage and you rolled
Oh,
twice.
I'm still lagging a lot. I'm at 21. I think
Okay.
I really think
21?
it's roll 20 that's making me lag so much.
No worries, no worries.
1. I'll take the 21. Thank you.
Excellent. All right, so I'm just going to do a bit of adjustment here. There we go. There we go. And that seems about right.
Also, never get +6 to your initiative because you will never have a good initiative.
All right. So with that, let's get this going. Zoom. There we are. All right. So erupting from the forest is a massive, lengthy lizard-like creature with glowing eyes that burn. You've never seen a creature quite like this. And it's even more unsettling when its giant wings unfurl and it starts to hover about 5 feet off the ground. But with that, Rose, you're up first.
The kaiju.
Is it Mothman?
A little bit.
Sexy.
I would like to start things off by raging, please.
Excellent.
And then just go for the good old attack.
Coolio.
Someone could
Right.
move my thing for me. That would be really greatly appreciated. But in the meantime,
do you not have control?
Roll20 is crashing for me.
I got you
That's what's
covered.
making
Okay,
it
No,
you
I
can
don't
see it
have
though, right?
control either. I don't have control either, so I think you have to give us control.
Okay,
Um,
I'll do it one at a time here. So,
Yeah.
Rose, where did you want to end up? Can you see the map at all?
Because I'm gonna attack it.
Right.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, correct? Is your movement?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. All right. So you will be right there if you can see that. So it is 5 feet above you, so well within your range right now. So let's see some attack rolls. Ooh, that one's gonna miss, I think. Yeah.
Cool. I will attack again.
Natural
And
20 will
What's
hit.
that?
it's the holidays.
Excellent. Let's see some damage. Cool. So that is... If you could tell me, your bonus is +5, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Awesome. All right. So -5. So it's 8, 16, +5, 21, 24. 24 points of damage.
Is there a crit in that?
Yeah, I just did the math.
Can I use my feature that's called brutal critical?
Ooh, describe. What does it do? What does it do?
Here's the explanation. You can roll 2 additional weapon damage dice when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee attack.
All right. So your damage die is D12 or 2D6?
A
A
D12.
grenade has to
D12?
be D12. Yeah.
All right. So roll 2 more D12. That's awesome.
Team.
15. Amazing. All right. So that number doesn't double, but having the dice is the bonus. So that's amazing. Fantastic. That's a good round for you. Holy shit.
Ooh, what does that look like for Rose?
It's a classic anime jump and like ah!
I imagine
the
a
axe
sound
goes
wave
down.
would even go.
Yes. And then like the anime landing like this with the axe behind.
Fantastic. All right. And that's your turn. You're good to go. That's bonus movement action. Fantastic. Viria, you are up.
Vera will move right over here. And then just as Rose jumps in with a roar to attack, Viria will let loose a roar of her own, and her eyes will just gonna flare white, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to apply Hexblade's Curse to this thing.
Okay.
And 2, I'm gonna use my Voice of the Betrayer thing. So yeah, it has to make a Wisdom saving throw or be frightened, and it'll take damage as well.
Excellent. So I am so tickled that you finally used this. It just sucks that this creature is immune to being frightened.
I mean, it's fine.
But you know what? Here's what I'll do.
It'll take damage. It'll
Yes.
still take damage.
Yes. Do I have to make the wisdom saving throw for the damage? Or is it just for the frightened?
For the frightened effect, yeah.
Excellent. All right. So what is the damage?
Hang on. I hate playing D&D on a Mac. Okay, so
I'm glad
it'll
she ended with
be-
on a Mac.
It has to be a Constitution saving throw. Sorry for
Oh,
the
okay.
damage.
Okay. Where's
And I'll roll for my damage in the meantime. 'Cause...
20.
Oh,
that saves.
Tally.
Okay. Cat butt. Hi, Tally.
Okay, bye. Not amused. Okay, well, it'll take half as much damage because I believe my spell save is. Why won't this thing close? God damn it! I can't see my screen with the pop-up. I'm just gonna refresh my D&D Beyond. Hang on.
I just love the whole time you were like, why can't this thing? Tally's just like, puff.
Yeah. Yeah, so it had to make it 18, so it saves. Okay, where did my thing go? Okay, so 18 thunder damage halved, and that's 8 cold damage halved.
Oh, okay.
But it's Hexblade's curse.
Excellent.
It's cursed, so it takes an extra, I believe, 4. Damage.
Is Hexblade's curse from any attack, or is it just your blade attack?
Again, I believe it's choose any attack.
Then we're good.
Okay. Damage rolls. Yeah, so any attack roll I make against the... Hang on, no, that's another thing. Sorry, I'm like...
It's all good. It's all good.
Bonus damage rolls. Yeah, it's damage rolls, like bonus damage rolls, so any damage roll. I believe.
Cool.
Oh, no, it's a +5 because our proficiency bonus is now 5.
Oh, there you go. So
Yeah.
5 more damage?
Yes.
Excellent.
Sorry, that was complicated.
It's all good. It's D&D. All right.
On a Mac.
Anything else on your turn? We did bonus action, and a little bit of movement. You still got movement left if you want.
Here for now, see what this thing does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're good?
I'll do my turn. Yeah.
Excellent. Next up is the Jabberwock.
Oh.
It is going to fly right about there. And where is it? There it is. I will need number 1. There was a condition I forgot to do. That's okay. We're going to do it next time. I need both Viri and Rose to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Ooh,
Excellent.
Out of here.
it's Christmas again.
Both of you succeed. So you only take half of this incoming damage. 39 divided by 2, that
I
would
not
be...
only succeeded.
Yeah. So that would be...
Natural 20.
Okay, I'm trying to do math. I love you, but... So that is... 19...
I believe.
Thank you, yep. 19 points of fire damage each. And...
Oh, fire, you say?
Yep.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use my Gift of the Commanded Dragon reactive resistance, so I'll have that.
Okay.
Have that.
So I rounded down the first one, so we'll say 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
usually I would round down, but I already did round down for 1. All right, so 10 for you, 19 for Rose. And now 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes. I will need both Rose and Viria. I will need you guys to make a charisma saving throw, please. Oh, that's both there. 14 and 15. All right. I'll get each of you to make a D4 roll, please. Oh, that's 2 and then 3. So 2. Rose, on your next turn, you do nothing because you are so confused by the babble and burble that is coming out of this creature that is just giving you a mind funk right now. And Viri with 3, the only thing you do on your next turn is move in a random direction that we will decide when it comes to your turn.
I mean, what else is new?
Yeah. Excellent. All right. So that is that creature's turn. And it's about that time oosh, that the second one appears from the middle of the pond. All right. And it sees that its friend has got its own kind of prey. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. What is this thing's speed? 60. All right. This is going to move right about there. And this is what I should have done at the start of your turns. So remind me of this. Both Cult and Nagheim, at the start of your turn, just say, Jason, do the thing, and I'll know what you mean. So, let's see here. Oops. Sorry. It's going to be right about there.
It'd be real great if, like, somebody could pull out a Vorpal's blade, you know?
Hey,
Oh.
you don't know that.
I've had one in my wrist pocket this whole
Shut
time.
the fuck up.
It came with the wrist pocket, didn't it?
It did. It did.
Yeah, just for that, I'm going to kill you extra.
I love you.
All right. So, Cult, coming at you. I think a
Oh.
16 misses, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Second attack. Ooh, even worse.
Yeah.
So it just kind of screeches at you. But with that, it's gonna stay there. You know what? Nah, it wants to do something. It's gonna do a legendary action. It's gonna take a crack at you one more time
Oh.
with a tail attack. Why the fuck did it do that?
Ah.
I don't believe. Wait, hold on. What the shit? No, a 12 misses. I don't know why I threw the damage in there as well. All right. So 3 strikes out against you, but it's just flailing against the wind, but it's got its sights on you, which is a bit of a thing. Just a note to everybody. But with
Colt's
that,
just like sidestepping. He's like, I ain't got time for this.
there you go. Now it is Nagheim's turn. Nagheim, I would like you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Where are you? 9.
9. Please roll a d4.
When it lets me. 1.
1. You do nothing this turn.
Cool.
Cult, it is your turn. Please make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17. Please roll a d4.
Darn it. 1.
You do nothing on your turn.
Wait, meaning I don't get any action or anything?
Yep. Kind of sucks, doesn't it?
That's how the dice rolls in D&D,
Yes.
my friend.
Exactly. All right. So at the end of this round, we're at the top again. Rose, what were you supposed to do this turn? Was it do nothing as well, or was it? Yeah, Viri was the run in a direction. Okay. So I will say at the top of your turn,
Yeah, I'm doing nothing.
yeah, what I will get you to do though is roll another charisma saving throw. After you take this epically long drink. Rose, 14 for the charisma saving throw. That is gonna need a d4 roll, please. That's not a D4. Oh, just one D4. We'll count the first one, the 3. 3. At the start of your next turn, you're going to do what Viri's about to do, which is run in a random direction. All right, so that's your turn. Unfortunately, we're on to Viri. Viri, roll a D4, please. 1. That'll be north. So I will say 30 or 60 feet. I'll give it your choice, but you're going to run north, which is that way. Just so Viri knows.
Yep.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Perfect. All right. Unfortunately, you are still within range of this creature's effect. So you can hear the...
Oh, I mean, can I run 60 feet north?
Yeah. You'd be in the trees, but yeah, you can make it there.
Okay, I guess I'll... Because you told me 60 or 30, I'll go for 60 then.
Sure. Not a problem. All right, so you are out of range of this creature's battle, but it is the end of your turn.
Yeah.
All right. All right, coming up next is the Jabberwock again. That's in front of Rose there. We're going to see if it gets a certain something back. Thank God it doesn't. All right. But it's kind of focused on its prey now, and it's going to circle back around behind Rose there. And it's going to take a few attacks on you, Rose. Starting with a rend. Does a 16 hit? Nope. All right. Next one. Does a natural 20 hit?
Unfortunately, I guess.
All right. Coming in with some slashing damage. But you are raging. So this will be halved.
Wow.
It's 3d10, so 8, 16, 32 plus... So 37 cut to half. That will be 17, we'll say.
18.
Sorry?
18.
18? All right.
Yes, 17.
Oh, sorry. I
Was it 18 and now you're just going with what I said because it's lower?
Yes.
Brilliant.
I said 18 and he said 17 and I was like, fine, sure, I'll take 17.
No,
TM is always
But
right.
then Chuck,
let's
Chuck had
let's
to be
remember
the
those
good
words.
student.
Thank you. All right.
Chuck had to be the good student. He's like, Mister, we had teacher for Friday. We had a homework for Friday.
I was
All right.
actually just repeating what Fred had said.
No worries. All
What
right.
I thought I heard.
So, here we go. It is going to use 3 of its legendary actions, and it's gonna... I'm gonna get you as it kind of lifts off 10 feet from the ground and whips its wings towards you, Rose. I'm gonna get you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Ooh. All right. You are knocked prone, but not before taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, so just make a little note that at the start of your turn, your next turn, you're going to take half your movement to get up. So there's the condition where you have to run away in a random direction, and it'll only be about half of your movement speed. All right. Moving on from there, it's the other Jabberwock's turn. And it is going to size up on Cult again, see if it can actually get a bit of damage in there. So 2 attacks coming at you, Cult. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
Yep.
It does.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You take 22 points of slashing damage.
I would like to use Uncanny Dodge.
11 points of slashing damage.
Thank you.
You got it. Attack number 2. Oh, this is good. 14.
That misses.
That misses. All right. And it's going to use another legendary, well, 2 legendary actions to see if it can just get a bit more bite into you. And it doesn't with a 15, so that's okay.
And I have a note that says, Daddy do thing.
Daddy do thing? Thank you.
Did-
That'll be at the because you had the thing where it's like you don't do anything on your action last time, right?
Correct.
And did we do another one at the top of your turn? That was the top of your turn. Okay. At the beginning of your turn, we'll deal with that. Sound good? All right. From there, it is going to fly about 10 feet up in the air. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, wait. Hold on. 15, 16, 17. Yeah. So it's going to go right about there. And we're going to see if... Oh, good. Okay. Groovy, groovy, groovy. That is its turn. Next up, Nagheim.
Do I need to do the thing?
Yes, you do. Thank you for reminding me. Charisma saving throw, please. Actually, hold up. You do not have to do it because the creature is out of range.
Well, that's good because
Yeah.
I would have failed it
Oh,
with a 1.
oh, I know how that feels. All right. So, what would you like to do on your turn?
Let me see. I will back away to about here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still within range. Nagheim will pull out a scroll, and it'll burn up, and I will cast Disintegrate on it at 6th level.
Go for it.
So it needs to make a... What is it? A Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I think it'll fail with a 14.
Yeah. And it's just waiting for the damage to go through.
No worries. Oh, fuck me.
That is 89 damage.
Oh!
That's amazing. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, thank Christ. Okay. I saw the distance on it and I'm like, uh-oh. It's in range.
Yeah, 60 feet. I checked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And as a bonus action, I'm going to not do anything.
Okay.
Going to sit there.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Cult, it is your turn.
Holy shit. Daddy
I
do the
need you.
thing.
Yeah. I'll get you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Crumbs? I can't guidance for saving throws.
Well, unfortunately,
bugger.
no. Oh, no.
Shit.
Please roll a d4.
Damn it. Okay. Oops. Oh, that was weird. Something happened. What just happened?
I don't know. 1.
My screen just changed. My
Oh.
theme changed, so okay. Go ahead. Move along.
No worries. So a 1. You do nothing. I
Ugh.
hate to say. I know. I'm sorry. These things are a challenge. All
No,
right.
That's totally cool.
All right.
Horrifying.
And horrifying. Rose, it is your turn. You as well. I will get you to make a charisma saving throw, please. I'll let you guys know right now the number you're looking for is 18. Just like that. Rose saves. Excellent. Rose, what would you like to do on your turn?
Doesn't she have to move?
Yeah, let me get to that. Hold on.
Oh, that is.
Um,
Actually, well,
I have
Nagheim's
to
right,
first
actually.
Get up.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I have to first use half of my movement and then run away.
Okay, cool. So for that, we'll do a d4, please. Three.
I wrote it down.
So you're gonna move whatever remaining speed you have south. So I'll say this, because you can use your action to dash, we'll say you can move 45 feet south if you want to, or half that amount. It's totally up to you.
Okay. Move. I should be able to.
Oh, south. south is down. So north, east, southwest. Yeah.
Just say down.
Sorry. I'm just going by universal, like north, east, southwest here. All right.
Are we pirates?
To a degree.
All right. So anything else? No, that's it on your turn. So I will say your next turn, you should be good. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah. You're technically out of range and you did save this turn. So yeah, you'll be good to go for your next turn unless crazy shit happens. All right. So it is on to Viria. What would you like to do on your turn?
First, I will unmute myself.
There
Yeah, okay, so, remember that snow gear we have? Like, would it be possible to reach into my bag of holding, grab that, and then kind of like tear it apart with my dragon claw so I can get some quilt out and stuff it in my ears?
Yeah.
I'll
I
say
was
that's a
going-
free action. Yeah.
I was gonna ask, they're making this crazy noise the whole time we're dealing with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and if you're giving it to me as a free action, you know, cool.
I am, but I will say there's a caveat to it, which is for the charisma saving throws, you'll do it with advantage.
That works.
Hey,
And then, second question, how far up is, this one right now, right here?
about 10 feet in the air.
Okay, 10 feet. Let me do some quick mathing.
Mhm.
'Cause I am about 60. Okay. For now, I will move. Sorry, this is so small. So this is why my face is like
It's
so
okay.
close right now.
You don't hear any of us complaining. Well, now, kind of.
Okay, cool. Cool.
That's all just for like a quick second.
Yeah, just like,
Okay, so this thing is...
I'm good. I don't want you to see the makeup.
Okay,
I like
I'm
it.
gonna
Oh,
move
shut up, your makeup is
30
perfect.
feet. Is this 30 feet? This is 30 feet. Alright, got it. I'm gonna move back 30 feet over here.
Mhm.
And for now, I will... Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
And zoom back in, if I can. Man, I hate this. I don't know how Fred does it every week. I can't freaking scroll like back to my character. I'll reload it. But in any case, Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. So that's 15 force damage plus 5, so 20.
Excellent.
Plus, I do have my life drinker thing, so what does that give me? Again, I forget. Life drinker, life drinker, life drinker. No, with my pack weapon. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, 20 force damage.
Excellent.
And I'll go for my second and third beams now.
Mm-hmm.
20 hits, so that's 7 plus 5, 12.
Okay.
And beam number 3, 22 hits.
Sweet.
So another 20 force damage.
Amazing.
And then I do get a bonus action.
I can
I'm
offer you
gonna-
something.
Hello?
I can offer you something. Seeing as the stuffing was a free action, if you want to use a bonus action, you could communicate that to your friends as well, if you wanted to.
Yeah, sure. I'll just go like, find something to plug your ears. It'll lessen the babbling, whatever the fuck this guy's saying.
Disco lights. Amazing. All right. So you guys are all now informed of Viria's amazing plan of attack there. Anything else on your turn? That's it? All right.
Yeah.
Next up is the Jabberwock. Since it's got its prey in sight, it's going to pursue. It's going to fly right overhead so that it's kind of cutting rows off. Yeah, that'll have to do. You guys get the gist. Fingers crossed that this doesn't work. Where is it? It didn't work. Good. All right. So it's going to make 2 attacks against Rose. Coming in with 19. Does that hit?
It does.
It does? Cool. All right. You take 25 points of slashing damage, halved to 12. And here's the second attack. I think that'll hit with a 24. All right. And that is 21 down to 10 points of slashing damage. Last but not least, it is going to make its third attack with 2 legendary actions. 16 misses though, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. All right. And it's just gonna hover about 10 feet in front of you there. After that, it is... Oh, hang on a second. Gotta do this thing. After that, it is the other Jabberwock's turn. It is going to fly a little closer to Cult. Fingers crossed this does not work. Nope, it worked. All right. So I need Nagheim and Cult to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
You're good at these. 18.
18.
Nagheim, 12. Okay. So there is 43 points of fire damage. Cult, it is halved because you succeeded. If you want to make a thing.
Yeah. Yes, please.
All right.
What's my thing?
Is it uncanny? Is uncanny dodge just for melee attacks?
There's something to do with dex saves.
Yeah,
Which,
when a rogue succeeds the dex save, they can use I forgot what it is, but
Evasion.
Evasion.
Thank you. I always forget. Yes, when I
Because it's hitting more than 2 people. Right. So you take no damage.
Yeah, take no damage if you succeed.
Okay. Awesome. Nagheim, you take 43 points of
I
fire
take
damage.
half my health.
There you go. All right. And now it's going to use one of its, or 2 legendary actions, I should say, to attack Cult. 26 hits, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ooh, geez, dice going everywhere. 24 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
Do you want to... Oh, wait. Is evasion a reaction?
I kind of... Oh, it doesn't say. What's
If you click on your reactions tab, it should be listed if it is.
I think evasion just happens because of the save.
I think so.
Yeah, because
we'll just double check though.
No, it doesn't have reaction. Uncanny
Okay.
dodge right above it says 1 reaction, evasion does not. So I will use uncanny dodge.
Excellent. So only 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Whoop, up, 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 up. 12. And it hit twice, you said.
It just once.
Okay, because I see a 26 and a 24 here. 26 hit, 24 hit.
Well, the 26 is to hit, the 24 is damage.
Yeah, that confused me too.
Is it? Oh, it looks very similar.
Yeah, it says rend both times, so it's a little... Yeah, our brains are the same.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. All right, so with that, it's gonna stay in range of Cult. And now it is Nagheim's turn.
Albert is gonna fly out and do the help action, or on it, so to distract it, so anyone who attacks it will have advantage next turn.
Okay.
And Nagheim is just arms going up and is going to breathe in slowly and shoot a rather large disintegrate, where he will have to now make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. You know what?
And
Roll20 is being a goof because I'm trying to open things up and it's not loading for me either. So I think it's just problematic in general for all of us today. You said a dexterity saving throw?
yep.
Let's see here. I think 14 fails.
14 fails.
Okay.
So it takes 82 more force damage
Fuck.
on my 7th level disintegrate.
Ah.
And Nagheim is going to be pushed back a little bit because they are tired and running out of everything. And
Fair enough. It is
Now-
down.
Is it one of those things where you're pressing against the force like anime and you're being slid back in the
no,
dirt?
it
Or
is
is
fully
it just
like
a
Nagheim
flail?
just like pushed back. They are exhausted. It is completely disintegrated though. If it is dead, then it means there's nothing left.
Oh,
No corpse, nothing, just dust. Except magic items.
Ooh.
okay.
Yeah.
Cult, it is your turn.
Oh my god, Daddy do the thing.
Don't have to because it's not there apparently.
Yay!
Yeah.
Can I nab its soul?
Probably not because it's dust.
Ugh, I never get any soul trinkets.
You gotta start murdering people, I'm telling you.
But it just says, as a reaction, when a creature you can see dies within 30... I can't use it anyway because I used my reaction.
Oh,
But when a creature dies, you can see within 30 feet of you. You can open your free hand and cause a tiny trinket to appear there, a soul trinket.
oh. Well then, yeah, I
It
stand
says.
corrected. Yeah.
I can't do it.
No,
though.
you can't.
Okay, good.
But now I know. So
Yeah,
and I'll ask you every time. So
Because I haven't been nabbing them because you've been saying no a lot. Okay. When I remember, which is never.
There you go.
Oh my god, I get to do something.
hmm
All right, let's see here. How deep is this pond in front of me between me and the creature?
pretty deep.
Pretty deep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, these things are technically huge. Well, they're 2 sizes above your size, and it was just sleeping in the bottom of it.
Okay. That sounds fair. Let's see here. Oh my god, I just really. My sword could. No, it can't. It has to be 30 feet.
Don't forget, it's also
Um,
10 feet in the air.
10 feet in the air
Yeah.
as well. All right. I'm gonna use my movement and my bonus action to dash.
hmm
Let's see here. This is 20, and that is 50. I can do 60 feet.
So yeah,
So
you'd
that
get
is-
right about there.
About there. Okay, so yeah, let's put my ass there. Oops, I need to actually select it. There we go. Jesus. Okay, come on. Oh my gosh, roll 20. You're not
There you
doing
go.
it for me today. You're not doing it for any of us today. Okay,
True.
so now I'm here. I'm going to. Cult's just gonna be pissed off that this is like waylaying them from his actual goal, and he's just going to like click the wrist pocket, and the poison dagger is going to fall into his hand, and he's just gonna whip it at this fucking thing.
Okay. What's the
Poison
range on that?
dagger. It is 20 to 60.
Okay, so it would be a disadvantage because it's elevated a little bit, so it'd be slightly out of the normal range.
I've never gotten that. I thought if it was within 20 to 60, you're fine.
No, 20 is the normal range, 60 is the long range that it can go. So
Okay.
anything beyond
Well, it's
20
only-
is in that.
It's only 20 feet away from me. If you said it was 10 feet up, it's only 30 feet away from me.
Right, so it would be a disadvantage. Yeah, so if it's within 20 feet, you get the normal. Anything past 20 feet up to 60, it's at disadvantage. Anything beyond 60, no, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have been misunderstanding that rule my entire D&D career.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Disadvantage, you say?
Yep.
Good thing I have some luck.
There you go.
Okay, that's 1 and 2.
That will hit. That first one will hit. Oh, it's at disadvantage. Guess what?
It's
The
at
second one hits too.
Baby! And let me just pull up the poisoned properties of this. The creature must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for 1 minute. Once the poison has been consumed, the dagger has to be blah blah blah.
Hey, Colt.
So, yeah.
I hate rules.
You're joking. It's
I'm
all
not.
I got. It's all I got.
just looked and it's right there. Immune to poison.
Oh, fuck my life.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it does take the 9 points of slashing damage.
Oh, good.
It's something. It is something.
I'm drooling. I'm so upset. And I'm.
Yeah.
Hoop.
So movement, bonus action to dash, action. Do you have just the one action?
My bonus action is my second attack. Usually.
That's what it is. That's
That's-
what it is.
From what I can remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've even looked at my stuff.
It's been a while.
Yeah, attack per action. Yeah, it was 1.
Cool. All right.
So
So we're gonna go over to Rose now. Rose.
save us, Rose.
So, wait, before you do, somebody
Okay.
correct me if I'm wrong. Is this the turn that you saved? Yes, it is. Okay, so go ahead. I'm just using my brain.
Good brain.
Thank you.
I'm gonna step back
Mm-hmm.
to about here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use Vuvu and throw it at
Okay.
the creature.
You might want to step one square closer, actually, and then you'll be in range because it is 10 feet above. Yep, perfect.
Cool.
Let's see it.
Cost 27.
Excellent. Hit me.
Hit me with your best shot.
Sweet. 13. Oops, not 143. 13.
Wait. No,
There's
I'll
another
ask
one.
later.
Okay. All right. 28 hits. It's 20 points of damage. Fantastic.
Didn't Nagheim say something about advantage?
Not on this one. It was on the other one because of Albert, but it's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
No worries.
Cool. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my aura. So, if you are close to me within the 10 feet range, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh la la. I am.
There you go. So is the Jabberwock. Woohoo!
No, not allowed.
No, it's the creatures of my choosing. Creatures of my choosing. Don't choose a Jabberwock.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's it.
That's
Done.
it? Okay. At the end of your turn, please make a charisma saving throw. Ooh. All right. Roll a d4, please. I don't know why you're rolling 2, but 4? Okay.
I keep hitting 2 by accident. Sorry.
It's okay. So 4. You either make a melee attack against a random creature you can see, or do nothing if no visible creature is within its reach. So,
I hide.
well, you don't know this.
I know.
Yeah. So that'll be fun to see what happens when it comes back around to Rose, if it comes back down to Rose. With that, Rose, you're all good. We can move on. Excellent. All right, Viri, you are up. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so I'm going to use my movement and my action to dash 60 feet.
Okay.
So Virius starts and takes off at a sprint, kind of like stops in front of Colt. And then as a bonus action, I will use my Relentless Hex invocation. So Viri will kind of like dematerialize in like a swirl of frost, and I will pop back up 30 feet from my position onto this motherfucking Jabberwocky.
Yeah,
Nice.
you will. Boom.
So yeah, she's kind of like just grasping at its neck. She's like, alright. But that's it, because I used my action to dash, so I can't do
Okay.
anything else for this turn.
No worries. Well, you're on there.
Hi, Callie.
Hi, Tally. You're just in time, Tally. So, Viri, I'm going to grab you and I'm going to put you, well, you're underneath, but we'll say you're coming for a little bit of a ride.
Yeah.
And we'll say, okay, so right there. I'm just going to put you in the corner pocket there for now, all right?
Mhm.
Okay. With that, it is going to get a dexterity saving throw from Rose and Cult, please.
Oh,
Rose, you succeed. Cult, you do not.
luck.
Go for it.
Fucking yes.
You do succeed.
Fucking yes.
You take no damage, and Rose, you will take 19 points of fire damage. And it's going to use... This is interesting. Okay. It's going to use 3 of its legendary actions to see if Viri can hang on with a dexterity saving throw, please.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration on
Go
that,
for it. Go for it.
if I may. It's better, 16.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So you take... Well, this is the good part. You only take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, but you are knocked off. And I said it was 10 feet in the air, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here's the good part. You fall 10 feet into water. So it
Okay.
will
10
take... Yeah, it'll take half your movement to get out of the water onto land again on your next turn.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, so 6 feet of bludgeoning damage.
You
Cool.
bet.
6 feet of... Wow, what am I saying? 6 points. Okay.
All right. And that will be its turn. Next up, Nagheim.
Nagheim is going to be walking to here,
Mm-hmm.
and as they're walking, they'll be like, Albert, get it. And Albert will start flying around them and trying to be menacing to give the help action. Nagheim will then, as Nagheim's walking, Nagheim will just disperse into mist
Mm-hmm.
and appear on top of the rock. And then I will use a cantrip because, you know, and I will do Fireball, or Firebolt, I mean.
Cool.
But it's with advantage because Albert is helping. So I'll roll twice.
This is the thing I'm trying to do. I'll tell you what, can you indicate on the map with just an X or a dot or whatever where Albert would be?
You'd just be like here,
Okay.
bugging him. So 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
So 17 fire damage.
Excellent.
No, 17 ice damage. I'll change it into like just an icicle as it comes out.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Excellent. All right. Cult, you are up.
I'm within range. Am I? Do
for
I do
what?
the thing? For my charisma saving throw? Do I have to do that thing again?
Oh, thank you. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, he being such a goody two-shoes.
You are just in range. Yes.
All right.
Charisma saving throw, please. Don't forget you have luck.
Fucking go!
In that case, I also didn't make it on my turn, so
Oh,
you want me to roll that as well? Because I was on top of it, but technically.
yeah, you would definitely have to roll for it. Please and thank you.
Okay.
Cult, you do succeed, though.
I have advantage, though.
Okay.
Cult's going to take his handkerchief and tear it up into 2 pieces and jam it into his ears.
Great. That's a free action.
Thank you very much.
Does
I'm-
28 save?
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. What? How dare? How dare? I would like to attack with a blade of 1,000 cuts.
Cool.
I think as an action, I may target a creature within 30 feet.
Yes.
He is within 30 feet, I believe.
He is.
And make a flurry of blows against him. And the target must make a DC 15 Dex saving throw.
Okay. Coming at you. With an 11.
Oh. Let's put my little ass on top of this thing. Oops.
Mhm. So if you want to plunk yourself just below Viri there.
Just below Varia.
Yeah.
There we go.
Perfect.
And on a failure, they take 66 slashing damage. What? Did that go through?
16?
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Cock and balls.
What's wrong?
No, that's my damage.
Right?
It's just does not much.
Well, what about this?
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. It's been a minute. Colt, after he stuffs his ears full of his handkerchief, he takes out the blade and it just like sort of creates this you know when it's when the camera slows down and you see like little ghostly versions of the sword. And he just like gets into that about to jump pose and he just vanishes in like a shot of light and then appears up on his back and he's like, oh, he's always kind of freaked out when this happens. And then he's just going to like take the sword and just right down through the back of its neck, severing its spinal cord.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
With almost like no blood.
Amazing.
That's how clean, like a diver, jackknifing into the water. No splash.
Exactly.
10 out of 10.
And just as you land on the shores, you hear the gloosh, gloosh splash of this creature falling into the waters. And Viri, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit! Oh.
Just because it's funny. So you're coming up for air and then you see the head of this beast coming at you and you're like, ah! Because its mouth is just coming at you. And you're starting to sink below the water with the weight of this head on top of you. And we will find out what happens when we come back from our bathroom break.
I do imagine Viria wouldn't scream. She'd go, huh.
That too.
Pretty much.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. We're gonna take a quick little bathroom break here, probably about 15 minutes or so, and then we will jump back into the action. We are going to see the lovely emotes that Nicola Nora has created for all our subscribers out there. They are adorable. Followed up by the art from the wonderful Chuck Monty, who just got the kill of the evening. One of the kills of the evening. Nagheim got the other one. Credit where credit is due. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, folks. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Ooh, I like that little shing. We're here. That was perfect timing. Excellent. Well, with that, the end of a strange battle in the Feywild has come to an end. And as Cult does the final blow on the last remaining Jabberwock, its head tumbling down below him as he sinks to the shoreline, a great big sploosh hits the water, and the open, gaping maw engulfs Viria and pulls her down. Viria, I would like you to make a strength saving throw, please.
Oh boy. 17.
17. You just kind of, in Viria fashion, like Cult was very kind to point out, you just, and you float up to the surface, no worse for wear.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Get off.
Now, if that
It
was
just kind of like
TAL'DOREI,
emerges from the water, and like her cat face paint is like half kind of like melted off at this point, and just kind of looks like a very sad cat.
Yeah. I will say between the water and the fire breath and all that kind of stuff, yeah, the oil paints on your face are definitely gone. All right. But I will say that I'm not going to be mean and say that the bubble didn't go through. I'll say that you can still finish it. It'll still take the full 10 minutes, but nothing lost or anything like that.
So my
Well,
question is,
yeah.
if I failed this save, like this is the background music I get for like drowning or something?
No, from emerging from the water when you whip your hair back and you get that nice, beautiful arc.
No, but if I had failed that strength saving throw
That's true.
and got stuck, like this is the sound like the music I'm dying to, I guess. Cool.
and you know what? All of us would just sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, there's
I
I
bubbles.
knew you all hated me.
Rose is ready
true.
to jump in.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sitting
your
on
only
top of the
friend.
rock, like, she'll be fine.
I'm your only friend, Viri.
I'm your only friend.
Yeah,
Albert.
apparently.
Get her.
Yeah, exactly. Go for the eyes. Nagheim would use the last level 2. Or no, I have another one. But I'll Misty Step down off the rock because I don't think I can climb it. And I will go to, like, by the wood or the trees again and start doing the bubble, but it's a chore to virtual cast it.
All right. Now, I will say, as Nagheim has to redo the bubble from scratch,
Oh,
Rose, the tragedy is that in the whole scuffle there, your setup for cooking was destroyed.
My stew.
And that's the greatest tragedy.
It really is.
I actually have a thing I can do which gives it the original cast time, so the bubble goes up in a minute. I can use that
You
once.
find Rose sitting on a rock crying.
Colt's like jumped off of the body and is like lifting up part of this beast to try. Viria? She comes up on the other side. You guys, I don't know where Viria is.
She wandered over to the other fucking side of this like pond or whatever it is. Kind of like, and wetly stomps around over to the group, like looking very exasperated and tired.
And there's a slight moment of stupidity where Cult is frantically running around one side of the dragon and Viri's coming around the other. And you're like, no, I'm over here. Viri, I hear you. No, I'm over here. I'm coming to find you. Just stay alive. And it just dances around for a little bit. Meanwhile, Rose is unconsolable, crying on the rock, stew askew. It's just terrible. I'm pretty proud of that stew askew.
For a part of me, I'm like, if we ever get a production company,
Stew askew.
Stew askew.
Well, at least we have the bubble.
There you go.
Ugh.
What's a bubble without a stew?
Oh, Rose.
Shelter?
It's okay, Rose. And Colt's
Oh,
gonna like.
we can make another one. I'll help.
She sounds so excited.
Well, she's like fucking like dripping soap, like half cat face paint, like dripping off of her face.
Just come to the bubble. I'll dry you up and I'll clean
Yeah.
you up. Because I can't leave it. Now that the bubble's up, I'm stuck here.
I'm just tired. I'll get into the bubble and
I'll presto you from head to toe.
thank you, Nagaheim. Rose, come here. She'll just kind of
Okay.
like,
I'll come in.
can we make your stew together? It's
Yeah,
fine.
we
You
can.
could even make it in the. You can make it
Yeah,
in
we
the
can
bubble.
make it in the bubble, exactly.
That
We'll
way
just
it
try
won't-
not to like smoke ourselves in though.
Oh, it has ventilation.
Yeah, the smoke comes out.
Good.
It's just like
Perfect.
you work so hard. You know, you work really hard to
Yeah.
be your friends, and then a creature comes in and ruins it all.
Yeah, what the fuck were those anyway?
Oh,
Can I make
that was
like what Nagheim
I'm sorry.
chance read about them at all?
No.
Oh.
These are unique and unknown,
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
assuming.
Oh, and Viria also extracts a wet piece of like quilting out of her knee.
Oh,
Ew.
yeah.
That's the worst of it
like
all.
a popping noise, like a.
Ew.
Yeah.
Colt does the same. He goes, I like this handkerchief. Oh, well.
Well, I liked this whole ass coat. Oh well.
Oh, you could sew that up?
I guess I could.
I could do that. Just give me a needle and thread.
Well, I mean, we're in no rush. We're nowhere near anywhere cold right now, so it's fine.
It'll be safe in the bag.
Yep.
Rose, are you really okay with the stew, or is this something else that's on your mind? You projecting a little bit about the stew?
What's projecting?
There's your
When something
answer.
else is when something else is bothering you, but you push all those feelings onto something like a spilt stew. Is there anything else
It just
bothering
looks like you just said the most stupid thing ever.
I mean, that is that not a saying? Don't cry over spilled stew.
I mean,
Like
that's a throwback.
she gives you like a what the fuck you talking about? Like obviously I'm crying about a stew.
No, it's
but, like, she
Rose.
doesn't
I
say
mean,
this
she
with
takes her cooking to heart, and she works very hard to make a hearty meal for all of us. And yeah, these giant weird ass lizard things just come in and
Yeah,
that.
that's
yeah,
that's what I figured. I mean, that was really.
like her love language, and those monsters killed her love for us. I don't even know what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Rose. Oh, Rose, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to minimize your tragedy of the stew.
Hmm.
The great 2023 stew tragedy.
Gate.
Maybe we could have a moment of silence.
I'm gonna go to
It'd be a first.
I'm gonna go rest.
Come on, we'll make another batch of stew.
Oh. How can you rest in moments like this?
Very easily. I'm tired.
Nagheim barely eats.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, in any
So-
case, I'm helping Rose make some more stew
Yeah.
if she wants to make
Yeah.
some stew.
So I will
Yeah.
say,
Making stew.
Rose, I'll get you to make a performance check with advantage because your friends are helping you. Slash
Quick guidance
consoling you.
before I go to sleep. Well, rest.
So the first one is 10, so I'm gonna roll a second one for the advantage. With the advantage, it's going to be 14.
Hey.
But the D4.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
1d4.
Plus D4. Oh, I use these dice.
Yeah.
3.
Hey, so what'd you say before? 14? So 17?
14 plus 3 equals 17. Yay, math.
Excellent. So you get a pretty hearty stew. The only downside is that You'll never know how delicious and tasty the original stew was. You'll always be longing for what the original creation could have been.
And to
Oh, I
that
bet
point, I will cry myself to sleep about it.
I bet it had salt that you are rubbing into her wounds right now.
Anyway, yes. So, you guys are all in the bubble. You do have a delicious, as to be expected, exceptional meal from Rose and her stew culinary arts. But even though night does not hit you all, the exhaustion, especially after a battle that you were not expecting, does kind of like tank you guys. So, is there any sleeping order that we need to be aware of going forward?
Yeah,
I
we
have-
should probably set up a watch.
Yeah. I do have one request of Rose to retrieve my hat of disguise before she goes to sleep. And I will volunteer the first watch to become attuned to it again.
Fair enough.
Eggheim is resting for the first 4 hours. So I can take the last 2.
Okay, so who's taking...
Okay, I can take second watch. That way we can let Rose rest because she's grieving her stew.
Thank you. I'll take the last watch.
Wait, no, Nagheim's taking the last watch.
Well, Rose and I would take the last watch together because we each need to rest for 4 hours.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or I can take no watch. I mean,
Get the full 8 hours.
So who's up first? Make a perception check.
Guidance.
15. Right.
And
16.
That was
16.
performance.
was it performance?
So you rolled a 15, so just add your perception on top of that.
Yes.
Oh.
Plus 3.
Okay, so 19.
Yes.
Excellent.
Good eye.
So as you're sitting there, you're trying not to feel too proud about taking down the dragon, because this is a very serious situation. This is a dire situation. And you don't know how much further you have to travel in this foreign land. Not only that, you do not know how much of a head start, or if any head start, the military that's been sent here to get Gazog is, or has. I forget what I said before. Words. So, yes, R.I.P. Stew the Stew. And it's as you're kind of trying to get your head in the game, trying to look out and make sure nothing else is sneaking up on you, and trying not to get overly distracted with your thoughts of family and the dire consequences. You notice a few lightly glowing creatures that begin to float around and flit from tree trunk to tree trunk. And eventually one lands on the surface of the bubble. And looking at it, it looks like a miniature purple dragon with butterfly wings. It's a creature unlike anything you've ever seen, something literally out of a fairy tale. And you see its tiny little claws, no bigger than a kitten's claws, just across the surface of the bubble. Before it gives the and a spark of flame just bounces off the shell. And as it kind of flitters away, just paste some butterfly wings on him. That's it. But it's as it flitters away, you look back into the tree line, and turning to walk away from you is a figure in a black hooded cloak.
Colt's going to, as he's going to just go. He's going to just go through the bubble, And as he's moving past everyone, he goes, "Wake up!" And he jabs, let's say, Viria in the ribs as he's going, "Follow me." And he's just good. He's like freaking armed to the
What?
teeth, and
What the
he's
fuck? You
going.
fine. No. Just like half asleep still, but she'll kind of like stumble up.
She turns over.
And
But through the earring, he goes, "There's someone in the woods."
Really? Okay. I'm following, by the
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
Colt does not want to lose sight of them, so if he can
Yeah.
stealth, that's great.
Sure.
But if he is going to sacrifice speed for stealth, he'll go speed.
Okay. First, make a perception check.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll say just solo, because Viri, you're still half in the bag. 7. All right.
I'm gonna use luck.
All right. Is that your last of the day?
Oh, I really don't want to get this.
You're
we've
gonna be
been
going to
wanting
sleep.
This figure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna use it. Watch me use it.
16. All right. You recall the general direction that the figure seemed to have walked off in. And now you may stealth if you want to.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
And this will be a
Sorry.
group check for stealth.
All right.
Is everyone still with me?
Well, I am, but I
Yeah.
don't know if the other two are.
Okay.
No, I'm assuming the
so
other two are asleep.
Okay.
15.
25.
Excellent.
15.
Oh, I rolled higher than you. I only get a
Well,
plus
literally,
2,
you
get
rolled
plus 15.
above them.
You absolutely did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Take that win, baby. Take the win.
Excellent.
I am.
All right. You guys head out into the unknown forest. Leaves that could be... Fuck it, they're huge leaves. And as Cult kind of dives into stealth mode, you're like a little slow on the draw for it, Vera. You're like, oh shit, it's this time again. So you duck down and you're following Cult as they go along. And miraculously enough, Cult is moving branches, moving these gigantic leaves, ducking under mushrooms that are like the size of a house without a single sound in this entire forest. Meanwhile, you're kind of following up behind. The odd twigs snap between your feet or underneath your feet as you go along, but relatively, you guys remain quiet. Most of the creatures and the buzzing and the humming throughout the forest is louder than whatever movement you guys are making. And as you get about 20, 40, 60, 100 feet into the forest, you make no discovery of where this person, this cloaked figure may have gone to.
Can I look for tracks?
You can make an investigation check.
Generally, it would be survival, but I can
Wow.
do investigation. Easy peasy.
Trying to give you something that you're good at.
I am good. Investigation it is. I just had my mind on survival earlier for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
18.
18. You do find tracks, but they look more animal than humanoid. And now you're wondering if they have like hooves for feet underneath the cloak.
That's what I was gonna
Or maybe
ask.
they're like a dragonborn or something. So
Do
have
they
a-
look
Could be.
bipedal or
No, this looks
With
to
the-
be like packs and somewhat hooves, somewhat claws. Claws with many more toes and claws that you have seen on typical creatures back home.
Hmm,
But generally in more than just single file.
okay?
Does that make sense?
Like it's random.
Yeah.
It looks random. It's not.
There's
it's
more
not
than just an
traveling.
individual set of footprints.
They travel in single file to hide their numbers.
That's what I was thinking after I said it. I was like, oh, well, that could be confusing too.
And called through the earrings, still like maintaining like quiet, just I could have sworn, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 99.9% sure I saw a black cloaked figure moving into the woods. After I saw this adorable little dragon with butterfly wings and it coughed and a little bit of flame came out, it was absolutely. I kind of want to go sketch it, but this thing
Cult?
got.
It's at this point of your babbling that you just kind of gently turn around and you see Viria is leaned up against the trunk of a tree, fast asleep.
I was about to make that joke.
2
I
years.
got what you're throwing down. I got you covered, baby.
Thank you, thank you.
And Colt just sort of like lets the words just fall away, and kind of like puts his arm around Vera and goes,
No, what?
"Oh no, we can go back now. Sorry for waking you up. It might have been nothing. Might have been something.
Okay? Like, might
No,
have been.
I could
What
have sworn
did
I
you see
saw
exactly? Yeah.
a black cloak figure moving into the woods, and I know we've seen things like that in the past, and we've never been able to keep track of them. And
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of why I won't really doubt you on this one. You say that maybe you fell asleep and dreamed it, because yeah, this has been happening a lot.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like
Fuck.
I'm just my paranoia is just
I
so
mean, what the fuck?
high.
Well, no, it's not really paranoia because like we've all kind of been seeing this in different places. The-
I guess it's not paranoia if the threat's real.
Yeah,
If
and
those
I'm
people
just wondering how
actually
it's moving
after you.
around with us because we've been. I mean, it was in fucking Islecross, and now it's in the Feywild.
I wonder if it's a.
What?
I mean, I know magics can do a lot of things, but I wonder if it's a ghost.
Maybe.
Option?
Yeah, I guess. Are we haunted? Is there someone we can see for that? Maybe like an exorcist. You're kind of an
Nah.
exorcist in a way, aren't you?
Little, sort of.
Yeah, you talk to ghosts. I've seen you kind of like wander out and talk to yourself sometimes.
The power of
I
Tamora
do-
compels you.
I do talk to ghosts. Most ghosts are pretty harmless. Some are a little bit more malicious in, like that big crazy Baba Yaga ship thing that we fought. Those ghosts were
Oh
bad.
boy.
Those were bad
Yeah.
ghosts.
Well, I assume they were bad because they were kind of like the Hag's minions or something.
If it's undead, I can really take care of it.
Hmm.
But that's more of a shambling body without a soul kind of undead.
Well, if this thing is the ghost, it has been somewhat harmless. It's only just been watching us so far. It hasn't really done anything, so.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it could very well just be a flesh person, but
That
we've never.
too, but
All of us have never been able to follow it properly.
it seems to kind of like disappear as well. Like once you lose sight of it, it's just like
Which, I mean, you can cast invisibility, but
I can't.
it would.
But yeah.
I mean, you as in general
Oh, okay.
people, magic users
Sorry.
can
Tired. Yeah.
do it. But there's no footprints unless it's a very clawed creature that
Where
walks on
did you
four
where
legs.
did you see this? Could you like point out like can we go and check
Yeah,
the
and
exact area you've seen it? Yeah.
he'll walk back to the area and basically right about here.
Okay, and can I see any sort of tracks on the ground?
Make a investigation check. Down.
Oh, 19.
Hey!
Yeah, who are you tonight?
So you get down on the ground, kind of hunker over, looking through. You can kind of see where the Jabberwock kind of sprung out from. There's deep gashes in the ground. It's about that time where you think like, yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary from here, that you look up at Cult, and Cult hasn't noticed it yet, but there's a little little fairy dragon that's just perched itself on top of his quaff.
Oh my god, don't move. This is great.
What?
I wish I could draw a picture right now. This is so
What?
cute.
Is there something on me?
Don't-
Is there something behind me? Is it not?
Don't-
Is it a
No,
Jabberwock?
it's... No. Well,
And
it
Viri,
could be a
you
baby
see
one.
it kind of like, and Cult's hair ignites.
No!
Oh shit! She just kind of like goes to cover his head, like with her cold ass crystal arm. See if like
You put it out
Jason-
okay. You put it out
Jason,
okay.
You can kill me, but you don't fucking touch my hair.
It's like, but it doesn't even burn like long enough for you to smell the burnt hair before it's out. Okay.
Alright, I think I managed to save most of it.
What do you mean save most of it? Oh my god. And he's gonna take out his like little casting mirror and like, but it's so dark, or it's not dark, it's sunside.
Yeah.
And he's gonna like, he goes, oh, okay. Oh, I've got some conditions at home that'll help with these ends. Maybe we can just,
Oh, is that a bald patch in the back there?
No, it is not. It is merely where I had a small mole
You
removed.
see her like the corner of her mouth like twitch. She's like trying not to laugh.
Make a deception roll.
I'm good at those.
Mhm.
Hang on.
Should I roll a perception roll to see if I get
I
this,
think
or
it'd be an
I can't
insight, if anything.
Insight, thank you. Sorry, I can never remember.
You got to beat a 13. You don't. As you
Very
were.
good. I love that kind of failure. Excellent. Oh no, it's not. It's just a thing. The smell. Okay, well, was there any tracks, footprints, bootprints?
Well, it could be a ghost. Didn't see anything. I looked pretty thoroughly.
Ghost is awesome.
But yeah, I did see one of those dragon things. Little small.
They're adorable, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god. I've got to take care of this. This has gotta, and it looks, I imagine it looks exactly the same. Like, just all the hair is just sort of blended in with the burnt bits that have already fallen off, but he's convinced that he is missing this much hair. It's just like, no, this has got to be fixed.
Alright, well, if you don't mind, I'm going back to sleep. Wake me up when your watch is over, and,
I'm sorry.
well, wake me up if you see. Well, no, it's okay. I mean,
I'm not sorry,
Shall
but
we
I'm
figure-
sorry.
yeah.
It ended up being for nothing.
I mean, yes, but also no, because like we've been dealing with this shit for the longest time at this point. So
Mix one.
anyway, yeah, wake me up if you see anything again.
I will. Thank you. And Kult's gonna spend some time just like sort of twisting the ends of the burnt hair off to get it all off, and he's just like constantly fixing it, and then finally like puts the mirror down and takes watch again.
There you go. So it's about that time when your watch has ended.
Oh well.
She just like rolls over, and Kult just like pushes her. It's like, get up.
All right, sleep well. I was joking about the bald spot thing, by the way.
I
Yeah,
wasn't even
stop-
thinking
stop
about
freaking. I mean, I feel like you're pulling out more hair than was burnt, you know, by like constantly trying to fix it. So
that. I won't. I'll hands off. Hands
Mm.
off.
Mhm.
Sometimes I put my fingers in my armpits like this. Oh my
Alright.
gosh, we're having a cat-heavy stream.
There you go. Literally heavy cat. All right.
Not so much anymore. His diet's working.
Hey, right on, right on.
Yay!
All right, so Viria, I will get you to make a perception check, please.
Natural one.
Hey, brilliant. So,
I do have inspiration though.
oh,
I have
please,
another one.
please don't. Not for this.
Okay.
You're okay.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Lie down.
So, it does. It is kind of the fault of Cult a little bit that they woke you up like moments before your watch was supposed to start. And you're constantly doing that thing of like one eye goes and then you're like, no, gotta stay awake. Then the other guy goes and then you're like, keep them right up. But then the bottom ones go and then you're like, no, wake up, down they go.
Lapse yourself.
Yeah. And then you wake up because you hit yourself a little too hard and you finally come back to consciousness and you're like, well, don't do that again. But before you know it, it is time for the next watch. And I believe it is both Nagheim and Rose?
No, I think Rose chose to sleep for 8 hours. Or meditate or whatever else to.
I don't know. What did Rose do?
I think Nagaheim was gonna do the last 4 hours, so I was like, I'll sleep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah, I will gently kind of like shake Nagaheim by the shoulder to wake them up.
You got it.
Well, not wake them, but you know what I mean.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you, Viria.
no problem. You should probably know this. During his watch, Colt did spot the hooded figure again. He and I went to investigate, but we didn't find anything. So if you see anything, don't hesitate to wake one of us up. Alright?
Got it.
Yep.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah. Gonna go sleep now. Good night.
Yes. Rest well.
All right. Nagheim, I will get you to make a perception check.
Okay. Cadence. Roll. Okay.
24.
4 plus 25.
Hey. So you wait for the last 4 hours of this watch, looking out across the forest floor, somewhat mesmerized by just the scale of everything. It almost feels like you kind of consider that this is what most insects must feel like, just traveling beneath the cover and foliage of the grass or the plains or a flower bed, essentially, because you're looking out and you do see mushrooms that would be growing off trees, but they are tree sized themselves. Multicolored flowers and fauna, or not fauna, excuse me, just flowers in general. All different shades of wild multicolors on a single plant that just, you never thought these color combinations would happen in natural kind of nature. I'm really searching for poetic words and they're just not coming to me.
Sometimes simple description is just fine.
Hey,
been
it's
perfect so
pretty
far.
green. Right on.
It'd be fucking great.
Green, yo.
Before others wake up, Nagheim is going to light just a single incense and put it in the ground in front of them. And just take a moment and cast their mind out and just, my Lady Shar, it has been a while, but I beg of you, please help keep Cult's family shadowed and cloaked. At least until we can get to them. And I'll blow out the incense. And just take a time in silence and just be like, we'll make it. We'll make it. Before letting the bubble slowly fall down and then waking everyone up.
That's when the third and fourth Jabberwock come at you. No.
Of course.
We were
Sully.
waiting!
Punch it. I'm just Vera wakes up and just punches it.
I'll also be making my scroll for the day.
Cool.
Oh, that was very sweet.
All right. Well, a perpetual day is upon you all.
We get a long rest, huh?
Yes, please, everybody, if you haven't done it already, please take your long rests.
Yummy. I'm eating it up. Ah,
Done.
I love me some HP for breakfast.
Yeah. Speaking of the magic word, what are we doing for breakfast? Or are we skipping breakfast and just heading out?
We're doing some perfect climate appropriate avocado toast.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Start
man.
the day out right.
I don't even question anymore, like all the food that you're carrying around with you. I'm just like, fucking avocado. Fuck, why not? I thought it was rations. Rations have really like excelled since I last saw them. Oh man. All right, but the day is upon you guys. What are we doing?
Nakheim, do you want to do the flying thing again with the polymorph?
We can. I
Unless
also
you have
set
any
up
other...
where I have an extra polymorph, but I have a worry, and I don't know if an idea. It is very dangerous. Since I haven't been there, it is extremely dangerous.
Are you
But-
thinking of teleporting?
With the description and everything, it is
Well-
extremely dangerous to do.
Can Colt pull out his journal, and let Nakheim read the notes about going to his family's place in the Feywilds?
Sure.
Hang
I
on,
don't know if
but
it
what
would
if
help.
they're no longer there, though?
Say again. Who?
That's-
What if they're no longer there?
We still have to go there, and that's sort of like our starting point. And then we try and figure out where they've gone from there. Because where else do we head to?
Wait, have we just been going in some random direction this entire time?
No, Trixie gave us sort of like a basic direction.
Right,
Well-
yeah.
Do you just think that's what we do when we travel? Is just go in a random direction?
Look who
Well,
you're
it's
talking
kind
to.
of what I've been doing for the last year before I met you guys. So, yeah, just kind of been going in a random direction. Then I landed in Drina, and yeah.
I mean, any direction that you travel to is pretty random. Like, regardless.
Now-
it's the
Well-
goal that makes it not random, right?
Just one thing to add, not to take away from the flow of this conversation. Sorry. Well, you never know. I will say this, because Nagheim is saying that there is a danger, and there is, there is, but
That
Oh.
was high pitched.
also consider this. From where you are, you have a sense of direction where to go. Should a mishap happen, you don't know that you will have
Oh.
that same sense of direction as to where to go.
To be fair, Nagheim naturally always knows where north is.
Do you think North exists in the Feywild, my friend? Nope.
Well, you told us to go north on the map.
For your sakes,
And
yeah.
Trixie told us to go. I believe Trixie said go north from where we were.
Yeah, because you guys
So-
understand North as that way.
All right, riddle
But your
me this.
sense. Oh, okay. I'm just
Riddle me
saying,
this.
bad shit could happen if it's not perfect.
Riddle me this, Nagheim. You see that spot on the horizon, and cult points to the direction they want to go. Even though it's far away, you can see it. Can you teleport us to that point? That'll take off some of our travel time.
I most definitely can. Um,
But I don't know how
it,
big of how much magic you need for that. Is it
it
worth
would.
it?
Well, luckily, I have, and Nagheim pulls out, I think, 3 pearls, that are all worth 100 gold each. I'm like, well, I just have to crush one of these up. And I can get us there. Because I've been staring at the horizon, it does make it a lot less dangerous than if I were to go off of description.
But I'm also thinking of spell economy. Like, if one of us was a golden eagle and we're flying for an hour, are we still gonna get to that spot? Is that spell more or less than teleport? And plus, you also made that scroll this morning.
I
So I'm
have the
just-
scroll to keep myself an extra spell.
Okay.
I can do the teleportation circle,
What is the scroll you created?
polymorph.
Okay.
And once we teleport, I could use the scroll to get us further.
Because what we could do, and this is in character, we're having this discussion, is on the straightaways, on like the flats, we could teleport, and then if the DM so designs it that the terrain gets more rough and we can't see as far, then we polymorph and fly over, which is sort of my mind thought, but I don't want to start burning through your spells
Well,
like they're mine.
The horizon would to get to the like where we can see on the horizon would take like what, 3 polymorphs, 4?
Yeah, 3 to 4
Like
hours.
guesstimating.
It's that sort of we'll find out kind of
Yeah.
a thing.
Yes, but I'm gonna guesstimate from how far we felt like we traveled and got. But it will take time off. So if everyone's in to roll the dice and see what happens, we are more than able to.
Now,
Yeah.
just so you and I are on the same page here, I'm looking at the table for teleport, familiarity, blah, 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 blah.
I believe this is seen casually.
Nope. This is viewed once because you are teleporting to a destination and you don't know where the base of it is. You see a horizon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not much of a difference in
It's
what the
no
rolls have to
different,
be anyway.
actually.
It's a difference of, I think the difference is only in mishap. Because if it's seen casually, it's 1 to 33 a mishap happens, but viewed once, it's 1 to 43.
Yes. For
So-
some reason, this one has description as the same thing. So I think that might be. Oh, I see. Seen
Description
casually.
and viewed once are the same.
They're identical. Yeah. So
Seen
that's
casually is
yeah.
a little.
Yeah. So this is risky, you guys.
Like I said, if we want to roll the dice to try to save some time.
True.
Rose, Viria, thoughts?
I mean,
It's really on you, Colt, because this is your family.
It's also, I mean, I'm not here to sacrifice you guys to help my family.
yeah, speaking of sacrifice, last time you were using magic in a strange land we were unfamiliar with, and it didn't go so well. So
Well,
I'm kind of hesitant.
I've been using
we
magic
use
here.
we've all most of us have been using magic here. Rose.
I've been using
Remember
extremely powerful magic.
I will say Rose does bring up a fair point, though.
Yes.
Yep.
But it is a fair point. The only reason I personally did not think of that is because I have been using extremely powerful magic and have not been affected.
Right, but I think those were like spells against like creatures.
What?
Even use teleportation magic during the fight.
Okay, let's not debate this because this is
Time-
the question we're
time is
asking right now.
important.
Yeah. What are the risks if this fails?
Well, let me help you out there.
3% chance, I think.
Ooh.
Something like that.
25% chance.
25% chance. Oh yeah. Ha ha ha. There's
75% chance of going off target. 50% chance, relatively, of either something going terribly wrong or just ending up in a similar area, not necessarily in the right direction. So yeah.
Like I said, it can save a lot of time.
Yeah,
And-
but there are big chances that this might add some time as well.
Edie's Phil's just gonna sort of sit back as they're talking and just like quietly in his mind pray to Timora, and he's going to take out his coin and like really concentrate on it, and like, I know that it's all left up to chance, but I just need a direction. I just need a direction that's going to help. And he's going to flip the coin and catch it. Heads teleport. He's not making this decision for everybody else, but he wants a little bit of push. Heads for teleportation, tails for flying, for tails, as it were.
Flip your coin, lady.
Uh,
Yeah, that's right.
don't-
Now the pressure's on.
no, I don't have a coin.
Oh!
Hang on.
Timora has left you in the dust. You have faith in her. She has no faith in you. Do I have a coin?
But like
I
roll a
have my-
d4 and like odds.
I have my D2.
heads and evens.
It's all good. She's got it.
I got it. Okay.
All right.
What? Ah, oh shit.
Jesus Christ. You're a rogue.
Not in real life. I'm like a cat with a disorder.
Like,
Oh
in
my
a
god.
gimp leg. Oh my god, woman.
Okay, I didn't look at it. Okay. Oh, that's a heads.
There we go.
Colt's like, he opens his eyes and he stands up. He goes, I'm not gonna make anybody go if they don't want to, but I think it's worth the risk.
Well,
Look, I mean, you followed me all the way to fucking Marquette, so fine. Get it over with.
I mean, if the coin says Timora is cool with it, then
Nighttime will take a deep breath, crush up a pearl, and start drawing out the teleportation circle.
Oh god, Colt is confident. I am so not. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm gonna fuck up this whole thing. Oh my god.
Please roll a D100.
Guidance. I don't know what that would mean.
In
for
roll
that.
20, please. In roll
Okay.
20. Yeah.
I was gonna.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys, I'm so sorry.
20. Would I be able to use my inspiration on that?
Nope.
Don't you have to roll under the number 1 to 43
No.
or whatever it was?
That's for a
So-
different spell.
The spell goes off. You're all surrounded in arcane light. And maybe it's because at the last possible moment, one of those dragon fairies just kind of into the mix. that as soon as the world around you disappears, you see this thing and like a purple splat just kind of around the whole thing, and you all arrive back in good old Western.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wait.
Is this where we wanted to go?
Yeah, we're back in Western? Question mark?
Oh, man.
Okay, well,
Oh.
I guess we start over, go knock at Trixie's and just do this whole thing again? It
Wait,
could have
wait,
been worse, let's be real. I was kind of expecting to see like half my like body in a tree somewhere and then my other half in like, I don't know.
Hold on. If the coin lady was with us, and Rose points at Cult, and then we got brought to Western, that means we're supposed to be in Western, right?
No.
Rose,
it
make a
means the
religion
spell
check.
failed.
Colt drops the coin and it just ding, 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 ding. just
21.
rolls,
21?
rolls.
You know for a fact that ain't how this religion thing works.
and Colt opens his mouth and a blood-curdling shriek just shakes the area, not literally, but figuratively. And he falls to his knees and he starts pounding the ground with his fist. And he starts cursing at Timora and screaming and is just inconsolable, forgetting completely what Timora stands for a second.
I'm gonna
Cult.
grab Cult by the shoulders and... Okay, buddy.
Once we get back into the Feywild,
Safety hug.
I'll be able to teleport us to one of the trees that we were just beside. So we only lose however long it takes us to get to Trixie's.
And he just sort of shakes it off a little bit and just starts striding to Trixie's.
While no one's looking, Vera just kind of like reaches over and grabs the coin and puts it in her purse.
This is mine now.
Alright, come
Meanwhile,
on, come on, buddy. This is just like a minor setback. We got this, and I will put the coin back into his hand.
And he just like glares at it and then kind of remembers what the whole thing is with Timora, but he's
Yeah,
real jealous of those non-luck
Could've-
gods right now.
it could have been a lot worse, as Nagaheim said. We can just, yeah, like where are we in the city right now?
You are... Funny enough, Nagheim was trying to concentrate on familiarizing themselves with the horizon, being one with the horizon, go to the horizon kind of thing. And it's that idea of familiarity that kind of jinxed the works a little bit and just sent them to someplace familiar. So you guys were in the square just outside of the Cobalt Reserve.
Okay, so that is.
So you got about
here.
a half-hour dash to get to Trixie's.
Can I cast fly? Because I can only cast it on.
3 people.
We could. Yeah, including myself, huh?
Mhm.
Because I'm like, even if I cast it level 5? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Wait, when you cast a spell using a spell slot? Yeah, okay.
What if I hail a carriage taxi and be like, hi, bring us to Trixie? How much time would it take by a horse ride?
Half hour.
carriage? Okay, well, let's do
Uber?
that. Save you the
Our-
spell slot.
Our
I mean,
roads
it's
are
gonna
really
be-
fucked up.
the same amount of time to run there as it will be to get a carriage. So
Yeah, let's
Take a
just
carriage.
go.
Yeah. Colt's already like 100 feet ahead.
Yeah, we're just going and dashing.
Fair enough. All right, so. Fuck, I gotta change things. Hold on.
I'm so sorry. I felt like I haven't been so anxious in like a year about
Good.
any
It's
decision
fine.
I've ever
I just want you
made.
to know that the physical dice I rolled, it was on a 20. So I would have max been able to get a 29.
It's all good.
We were doomed. Either
We
way,
were
I rolled
doomed
it.
either way.
That's why I
Sometimes-
the face. I'm like,
Sometimes you just gotta fail,
Exactly.
and that's
it's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
We only lose a half hour of travel time.
Yeah, that's true. But I
Ish.
also lost that spell slot, which is.
I still have a 5th level spell. We'll lose a 6th level, but
You guys are too kind.
Well,
oh yeah, I gotta remove the pearl.
Don't
It
be
was an exhilarating feeling, by the way.
Yeah.
I did enjoy feeling that anxious.
you're about to start cursing again because as you
Oh,
all
God.
arrive at Trixie's Tricks and Treats, you see that there are boards on the windows and nailed up boards across the doorway with the words condemned written across it. I'm totally fucking with you.
I was
I'm
thinking,
Eldritch Blasting. I'm Eldritch Blasting. Like, fuck it.
I was like, what day is it? What year is this?
Now that's a good question.
This is the dark timeline.
So, as you all arrive and walk into Trixie's Tricks and Treats, you do see her there, and she's like,
Oh shit, I thought you were gonna be coming through the back door.
Yeah, the change of plans. We're going back in. Come on, we can't waste any time. Sorry, we'll explain on the way when we're back, okay? Thank you. And I just grab the other 3.
No, make yourself at home in my shop. That's
Yep,
fine.
thank you. Thank you. I owe you a drink, Trixie. And she's walking.
she stomps away.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if we get back into the Feywild, I'll just immediately walk up to a tree with a wave of my hand and be like, okay, go. You have 6 seconds.
Yep.
Since it cannot be cross realm or plane of existence, but once we're in there, I can
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it. Okay.
Cool.
Mhm.
So you guys were gone. Yeah, maybe a half hour, a little over that,
Yeah, time works
possibly.
differently in the Feywild, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I didn't understand a word you just said, you little gremlin.
Time works
said
different
time
in
works
the Feywild.
Yeah,
See, Mama Gremlin understands.
that's fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
Because you see the remnants of the breakfast, the lovely, lovely avocado toast, the little crusts that somebody didn't want to eat that were thrown to the wayside there. It's now kind of molded over and crusted over, so it seems like a good chunk of time has passed since you were last here, half hour ago.
We're
Now
going,
then,
we're going.
where are we going, folks?
Well, polymorphing.
Okay.
Nagheim will polymorph themselves, and I will pick everyone up and
Sorry.
start dashing.
Okay, what are you polymorphing into?
isn't funny, but Chuck's
I-
face.
A giant eagle.
Giant eagle. Thank you.
It is fun, and I hope that you're all having fun with me.
Always.
I told you all, it could go wrong.
Oh, Caldwood never.
I got news for
never
you. It
played
did go
Nagheim.
wrong.
It did.
I know.
Just my
No,
favorite
we
thing out
knew.
of all of this was when you said, "Oh, and roll 20." I was like, "Oh, I actually have a chance now," because once I saw that 20,
Oh, I gave you
I was-
hope.
I was like, "Oh, well, maybe it could work." I
Dare.
was like, I was already like, "Oh, it failed." Let me see how it failed. You know, like
Oh,
I was,
spectacularly.
and now it's like,
Fantastic.
actually, let me roll it. Oh my God, it would have been a 20 if I had
This
just
was
rolled it
meant to be,
anyway.
you guys. This was meant to be. This
Okay.
this cult.
This is time we're at work in our world.
Well, here's what I'll say to that, is that as you guys begin to pick up and head to the skies in Nagheim, please make a perception check. In a direction, we'll see if it's the right one. That does dawn on you, cult, is that you view this as a mishap, a mistake, a bad decision. The Time Wara is all about life lessons. And now you have one. So there is something of value to take from this experience.
yeah, he starts now. His frustration has sort of settled, and he's like, "Okay, I get it. I goofed. real bad.
So,
I want to use my inspiration.
oh,
because
absolutely, absolutely.
Fuck it. I have a +8 to my perception. I would like a good roll.
Yeah.
That is a lot better. That is a 13 plus 8, 21.
Excellent.
Superb.
Yes, you see the horizon. Yes, you calculate the direction. Yes, you are on your way. Now, everybody who is riding Nagheim,
They wish.
This is an alternate reality.
They
Doesn't
wish.
count.
They're not
No.
really various type. Sorry.
So I will get
I
the
know
rest
she's
of
scared
you.
Power.
Hey. I'll get the rest of you to make perception checks or investigation checks if you're more proficient with that.
He's scared of
Guidance.
snapping them in two.
Speaking of
It's
twos,
alright.
Varia. Excellent.
And oh, lovely.
And Rose, what did you get?
9.
9. All right. Cult, you are more determined to keep focus and keep the target in sight, not letting anything kind of like delay you any further than you've already been delayed. So you are on track. Nagheim as well. You've got eagle sight. You're locked in, and
Okay.
Cult's got your back as well.
I didn't need to do my my thing because I believe eagles have. Oh, so I get my inspiration back because I have advantage as a eagle with perception checks that rely on sight.
Okay.
So
Nice. Nice.
I'll keep that inspiration.
So, after an hour,
Nagheim would land before.
It's kinda
as
what I
it's
meant.
ending. As people are getting off, Nagheim would be like, no.
I mean, we were riding them, so, you know.
Varia's now the eagle, and Nagheim is grabbing onto her neck to force her in the proper direction by
oh,
pulling on
you
the
cast it
feathers.
on the absolute worst person.
Nagheim is guiding her
Okay.
the whole time by everyone else is the other two are in Viria's claws while Nagheim is on Viria's back, grabbing hold of the feathers just a little too tight
Yeah.
to make sure she goes in the proper direction.
Oh my goodness, that's too funny.
While in the air, in my own claw, Rose will turn to Cult and just be like, not sure if I still like this method of transportation, huh?
I'm quite fond of it. I prefer being the eagle.
I think the claw is tearing your jacket.
Oh. That's not important right now.
Who's in the left claw? This is my question.
Oh, that claw would morph into whatever.
It
yeah,
is morphed
you're okay.
into an eagle
Yeah.
talon.
Killjoys.
No. It's all
I
good.
try.
We can say you have white nail polish. Oh.
Okay, fine.
There you go. And it's cold to the touch. I don't know. Fuck.
Eagle's got a manicure. Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Has one
All right.
piebald leg.
So with this, I will get either Nagheim or Viria to make a perception check.
Nagaheim's probably better.
Okay.
Though I do think my eagle perception would be better than my regular perception.
Yes, but I will
Yeah.
give myself guidance as well.
Okay.
And do.
19. All
So
right.
19.
On more than one occasion, you have to no this way, you know, and it gets to the
Ratatouille
point.
it.
Yeah, and you get a little fed up with it after a while to the point where you pull a little too hard and some feathers go out and you're like, she won't notice. I'll just cover it up. Just this way. So there is a lot of that, and a lot of like, how do you do an eagle? Ah, just
Yeah.
whatever, and just like fuck you.
Albert's flying beside Viria's head. Just every time she starts going the wrong way, Albert's just like, come on, and like trying to also grab her head back to go in the proper direction. Like, it's taken two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the eagle is giving Albert a bombastic side eye.
Yeah. And it's about halfway through the travel that you see Rose just fly right off the back of the eagle, and you have to swoop back, pick her up again.
Lost. It's fine.
Yeah.
Move on.
We
Count
keep
our
going.
losses.
Just dead weight.
So long,
She can
Rose.
run.
Yeah.
She can run. She'll catch up.
We hardly knew
I
you.
had to go to the bathroom.
All right. So, after another hour, the spell fades once again.
I'll do it on myself this time because I just wanted to shut Viria up that time.
Aw, look at that face.
Sass polymorph.
Aw.
I did it to Cole.
Well, that was
Cole loves
necessary.
it, though.
Yeah.
One, he didn't get it, and two, he still loves it.
Oh yeah, but Negheim will do it on themselves this time. I am not doing that. God, no.
It was more trouble than
It
than
really
not
was.
doing.
The regret Negheim felt the moment they were like, "No, your other fucking left." God damn- oh. So
All right. So everybody
Furious
is.
literally extends a hand and plucks a single feather very intentionally off of Nagheim.
Negheim will just let go of Viria and then catch her again. Let her go, and then catch her again. And
I
then
finally feel happiness.
throw her head a little and catch her. Shake her around, just to make her.
Spirit is
Finally
actually
over.
having a lot of fun right now, so
Yeah, that does sound like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Come on,
Actually, Cult, make a wisdom check.
Oh, alrighty then. La, 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 la. 16?
Beautiful. It does look kind of fun.
No. Focus.
All right.
I am not going to be doing that for two people. That's when I have to start making rolls.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised he didn't make you do a roll for
At some point,
You
as
get-
she's kind of like free falling, Viria extends an arm and like Eldritch Blast so she can like give herself a boost up.
Right into a talon.
Okay,
Oh
that
my
I might
god,
make you
that's
roll
so
for.
cool. That's such a cool, like, I don't know. I love that
Yeah.
so much.
Then Rose sees and she wants to get in on the action. Next thing you know, Nagheim is the magical juggling
weren't-
eagle.
By that time, Nagheim's like, nah, they're all getting left.
Yeah.
Free falling
Weren't we in a hurry? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
You
yes.
started this.
But-
All right. So-
Nagheim started this.
Oh,
so.
true. All right. So I will say, who is steering Nagheim?
Nagheim has his own thoughts, or has their own thoughts.
True, but it's going to be like a two-man thing here. So who is doing the two-man?
I feel like Colt would be on the back.
Yeah?
While Nagheim holds the other two.
Gotcha. So both of you make a perception check, please.
Oh, sorry, I was confused.
Oh, it's all
It's
good.
with advantage. It's with sight, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank fuck. That was almost a natural one.
Colt, what'd you get?
Oh, sorry. La 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 la. Perception?
Yes.
I thought you were asking Viria and Rose. That's why I'm
Oh, no, that's okay.
a little confused. 12.
26.
All right. Easy enough, you guys are heading in the general direction. And it takes up most of the waking day. But you all finally reach the strangely shaped mountains that seem to burst out from the earth, only to wrap its peak downwards to its base once again. The closer you get to the horizon, a strange sensation takes over you all. It's almost as if the air itself is tugging at you. Even the surrounding trees from the bountiful forests look as though they are bending their branches out towards the edge of the world. Your ears begin to pop and your sinuses begin to buzz as you approach the line on the horizon. Your mind begins.
So maybe it's a good thing we didn't teleport, so we don't just plummet to our death.
It's funny you say that. Your mind begins to blur, your senses become fuzzy, because near the base of the mountains is a hole in the world. A hole much like the mountains, twists in a downward spiral straight through the ground beneath your feet. The landscape within seems to climb up and crawl over the upside down sky, which can be seen beneath green grass and tall trees. If an artist had dragged his brush through every color on his canvas in a wide spiral, leaving the sky at its epicenter, the sight before you would be a proper comparison. What do you all do?
Throw up.
Not on the
No.
feathers.
No, I wouldn't. I would. Even just looking at that picture, I'm like, oh, I'd be so sick.
So literally, this is what you pretty much see as you look down on the ground you are currently standing on.
And Trixie said we had to go in this, didn't she?
You got it.
Well,
What the fuck am I looking at?
one last polymorph. And Dagheim is stealing themselves as an eagle and hoping nobody throws up on them as we dive bomb.
Okay.
Ooh, I wonder how gravity works. Oh my god, this is really cool.
All right.
Big as eagle, so if I get hurt, I don't get hurt.
There you go. Taking the plunge and finally entering this spiral chasm shocks your understanding of up and down as you all begin tumbling through its atmosphere. Floating between two different pulls of gravity gives you a feeling of being funneled through an underwater slipstream. While the initial sight of this impossible world was mesmerizing, being helpless against the forces of nature in this world is somewhat terrifying. And after a few agonizing minutes of having your equilibrium bounce in every direction inside your heads, you can see the unmistakable green of the grass along the upside down quickly shift into focus. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, right, it's just me and Nagheim up here. Guidance.
I think you all
everyone.
went, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm
No,
holding
no,
on
no.
to two of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I'm on top, so I can't touch them. Is
Touch
guidance?
me?
I could. You know what? I'll touch Nagheim.
Okay.
'cause
But yes,
I'm-
everybody please make a dexterity saving throw. Fred, you got 9? Sorry, Rose, you got 9?
I'm going to
17.
use my remaining inspiration.
Go for it.
I
Yes.
reroll that.
Yeah, I will actually use my inspiration now. 'Cause,
All right.
let me see.
That's worse.
Aye.
There's too many numbers I'm looking at here and my brain is going a little fuzzy. So Rose got a 9. Cult got a what?
17.
Viria got a what?
7.
7. Nagheim?
7.
7. Excellent. Everybody who didn't get above a 16. Oops, that's too many. Hold on.
This music.
21 points of bludgeoning damage as you right into the
Still
ground.
a bird, baby. Let's go. Didn't take me out of eagle form.
Ow.
What happens? How come we take the damage?
Because you guys face planted into the ground.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was because everything is like this.
Yeah.
I don't know where we are.
So where you see the green, that's what you collided into.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little nauseous.
Now, looking back in the direction you assume you've come from, there is a lingering sensation that the land you left behind was the world you could understand. Feeling the solid ground beneath your feet does little to alleviate the sensation that you are treading a place that is perpetually upside down. What do you do from here?
As gracefully as Colt rolled off of the eagle and like stood up, he immediately goes, "Whoa!" and just is like, he goes over on his knees, is just taking a moment. Whew. Whew.
Ugh. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Oh, is everyone all right? Does anybody need some healing?
Rose just standing up and just looking around and just like, I'm good.
Of course she is.
Need a hand? And then she
Oh.
will give her hand to anyone who needs help standing up.
I mean, I'm still good. It's just it still hurt like a motherfucker.
Colt's gonna go over to Viria and just give her a healing word.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. Does that do the dice as well? 5 big points.
It's something.
It's not nothing. There we go. Let's see what I got.
I kind of need Nagheim to come back.
We kind of need Nagheim because I was gonna heal them too.
Well,
How many? Can we just while they're
I can also heal someone if anything.
probably Rose, you said you're doing fine. Nagheim probably needs a hit.
No, Nagaheim was still a bird, so I think they might be.
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's right. Right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
because it's the druid's wild shape that has the leftover damage transfer to the
heal
Okay.
thyself if you need it,
master,
man.
but
Yeah, heal thyself.
okay, well, Vera's just gonna
Cold compress with the left hand.
I thought because that's what I do when I cast on myself. I thought you said cold
Yeah.
compress.
Oh.
so I'll regain
That works.
14 hit points.
Oh, nice.
Nice, yeah. So that's my level, baby.
All right. Well, I can say, oh, I see a shadow. I see a butt. Hey, there we go. Hi. I need you to make
Sorry.
another dexterity saving throw
Yeah.
for Albert.
Let's see. What is his? Oh.
Don't
Okay.
smudge him.
Well, and that one.
Hey,
I'm assuming he's not a tank, so
I mean, he has 1 health. So.
So a total tank is what you're saying.
absolutely. I mean,
We've
Albert
got to get Albert plate
Get him.
armor and a little helmet that, you know,
can no longer fly, has
Yeah.
to walk everywhere.
just bobs.
You know my bones are hollow, right?
Amazing. All right, but everybody gets back on top of Eagle Nagheim. And now that you're here, I need everybody to make a perception check, please. A group perception check.
Guidance. Oh, fucking snap. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
I got 11.
You got 11?
That's really
Okay.
pretty fucking awesome. Come on, D4.
I thought you got 22, Nagheim.
Yeah, 22.
Oh, I thought you said me too. I'm like, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, yes, me too, because I rolled an 11 and a 22.
I got you. All right. Good.
19 total.
So, 2 successes, 1 failure, but we'll say the nat 20 boosts it up. You guys are good. So, looking out to the horizon, you get a suggestion of where to go. And you all pile back on top of Nagheim, lift yourselves into the air. For the first 10-20 minutes, most of you keep your eyes closed that are on top of Nagheim, just to kind of center your equilibrium a little bit so that you can kind of feel the pull of the gravity before you look and have the horizon mess you up a little bit. And after a little while, once you get away from where you entered, yes, it starts to feel a little more natural and everything kind of calms down in your head and you are back on course. Now, as you set off once again to traverse the lands of the Feywild. Far off in the distance, you can see the massive tree line that must make up the Giants' Gardens. And somewhere within, the home of Gazok and Mavis Cultivarius. From here, the trees do not seem to be as big as the name suggests. But with every 100 feet or so getting you closer and closer to your destination, the trees seem to expand further and further to the skyline. And still, you have not come to the forest's edge. And that is where we will pick up next week.
Oh, are we good to go for next week, or
That's the
to be determined? Okay.
yeah.
It's up
and-
in the air still.
And it might be very last minute. I want to say yes, but it really will depend on how I am once I get back.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
You do what you know you can.
Yeah.
Don't question if you don't have to.
For sure. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen,
Queen!
yes, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you for being here for our anniversary stream. That's so fun. And yes, we're going to shoot for next week as well to pick up where we left off today. In the meantime, hope you all have a wonderful, if you get a long weekend, I don't know. But if you do, hey, way to go. And we will see you next weekend. And as we always like to say at the end of our streams, that too.
Have the same.